on the 17th of August, 1988. Twice Michael Johnson has come close. He's had a 43:39 clocking, and in the Olympics he had a 43:49 time. But so far, Butch Reynolds' standard has defied Michael Johnson.
He has had some slight leg problems, which we are conscious of. If he runs the world record tonight, he perhaps should run around 21 seconds or slightly under for the first 200, running it very, very easily for him. And then something in the order of 23.25, 23.26 or 23.27 for the second 200 would break the record. However, if he ran slightly faster than 21 seconds for the first 200, he'd have a little more time to spare on the second 200, but he might not have evened out his energy sufficiently well. So it's very, very fine line between running too fast in the first 200 and having not much left in the last 50 meters and running just right and being patient and eking out your effort over the whole one lap distance. So around 21 or slightly under for the first 200, and then around 23.25, 0.26 or 0.27, and that would break Butch Reynolds' record of 43.29.
Well, one of the reasons there is so much optimism that he might break that mark is because in the semifinal he ran 43.95 and did it so easily, coasting over the final 50 meters. He has a former champion to his inside in lane 3, Antonio Pettigrew of the United States, in contrast to the women's 400-meter final, where there was not a single American in the field. There are 3 Americans in this men's 400-meter final. Jerome Young of the United States is the other.
And Jerome Young, a very serious contender. If Michael Johnson is going to win this, Jerome Young or Antonio Pettigrew in lane 3 are the likely other medalists. A clean sweep for the United States, a distinct possibility.
Bit of a hush falls over this large crowd tonight at Stadio Olimpico.
Barely any movement of wind in the stadium.
Michael Johnson comes flying out of the blocks. Jerome Young moves along with him. On the inside, Cárdenas of Mexico is running well. Pettigrew trying to move in. Down the back straight, Johnson with his upright running style has made up the stagger on Young. Cárdenas is moving along very well, though. On the outside, here comes a pretty good move by Parrela of Brazil. As they come off the bend, though, it is Johnson in the lead. Watch the clock as he races to the finish line. 43.29 is the standard. He's trying to better. It is Jerome Young running second. Parrela trying to get up there for third. He's coming to the clock. It's going to be close. He's done it. 43.19. A world record for Michael Johnson. He now owns both standards in the 200 and the 400. 1932 in Atlanta at the Olympic Games. 43.19 here in Seville.
It had to come. It simply had to come. This man is the best 400 meters runner I have ever seen. He looked magnificent coming up that final 100 meters, and he must have been hurting, but his form did not change one iota. The response to the crowd after an outstanding 400 meters run.
It has officially been corrected to 43.18. Parrela of Brazil, 44.29. And Cárdenas of Mexico, a national record in catching the bronze in 44.31. But all eyes were focused on this man, Michael Johnson. He looked so easy through the semifinal run that the anticipation was here for a world record in the final, and Michael Johnson delivered.
There is no one running today in this event who is as good as Johnson in eking out his energy over the full 400 meters and in the subtle changes of effort that have to occur if you're going to run times like this. He's absolutely brilliant. There are no perceptible differences in his running action from start to finish. And here he's coming off the turn, having completed 300 meters with the very difficult and challenging final 100 meters ahead. But just have a look at him. No dropping of the arms, the cadence of the arms which dictate the speed of the legs, absolutely unfailingly accurate, relaxed, pumping away, stride length, stride cadence the same, outstanding.
He accepts congratulations from Parrela, Brazil, the silver medalist. Cárdenas of Mexico, the bronze medalist, offers his congratulations, and with the world record and the gold medal, Michael Johnson now ties Sergei Budka for the lead in individual golds in World Championship competition. So Michael Johnson comes through with a world record performance of 43:18 here at Stadio Olimpico in the 1999 World Track and Field Championships.
Saying I'm going to Sydney as world record holder at both 2 and 4.
That was what I wanted to do. Things don't always go according to plan, but you know, I wanted to give it my best shot, and I feel like I did, and the result.
All through that 400, it felt like what you knew it was going to be?
I felt like, you know, the key was going to be hitting my first 200 in about 21, and I felt like when I got to 200, okay, you've done what you're supposed to do. You know how to go home, so it's to take it home from here.
Well, we love you for 6 years of consistency, but congratulations on tonight.
All right, thanks.
And as we say so long from Seville this evening, one last look at what's apt to be the ultimate performance of the meet. An 11-year-old world record in the 400 meters is Michael Johnson's prey.